Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name's Jack. It's nice to meet you. So I am very, extremely, critically hungover today. I went out last night for my mum's birthday, and then I went and met some of the people from work who I work with, and yeah, I just didn't get home till like 2 AM. It's currently, well, 8 PM now, and I'm supposed to be drinking again tonight. I've been drinking loads recently. Like, I feel like I need to go to rehab, but I don't actually know if I'm gonna go out again tonight. Basically, it's Halloween and I am meant to be dressing up, but like sort of not dressing up. So I've got like this, I'll show you what I'm meant to be wearing in a second. I have a feeling, I think I'm just gonna like maybe do my makeup, take some photos, and then go back to bed, because I'm just not feeling the vibe. If I really like my makeup, I might actually like go out and go to this party that I'm meant to be going to. But to be honest, like, it's 8 o'clock now, I'm just really not feeling the vibe. I'm turning into such an old man. But nevertheless, it's me and you tonight, babies. And yeah, I'm gonna basically do like a video of me getting ready. We're gonna have a little catch up. I've asked for some questions to be sent in on my Instagram, which I'm gonna answer as well, some juicy ones. So yeah, we're just gonna have a nice chilled get ready with me. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm wearing. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing. It's like a lightning bolt hoodie. So I'm wearing that. And then I was just thinking with black jeans or black cargos. And then I want to do like lightning bolts on my face as well. So I'm thinking like maybe like a blue eye. I don't really know, I've not really planned, to be honest. So I really don't know how this is going to go, and I'm in no way, shape or form a makeup artist. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Oh my god, this hoodie actually looks pretty cool in the light. So I put this on because it's just gonna ruin my face if I put it on afterwards. So yeah, basically I went on Amazon the other day and I just like bought a load of shit. So the first thing I got was this foundation, which I'm gonna put on first. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. So I'm gonna put this on first, and then I'm gonna do my eyes. I think this was like a tenner, and the same for this as well, so not bad at all. And then I've just got some makeup brushes in here, and then a beauty blender here. So yeah, also I sound really sick. Whenever I go out, like, I always end up getting a cold the next day. I feel like I should just start staying in. I have no idea if this is gonna... Don't even know what side you use. Like, do you use that side or that side? Oh my god, I feel like that's actually an alright shade. I should have probably invested in like a foundation brush for this. I feel like it would have been easier, but yeah, cool. I'm not gonna lie, the coverage on this isn't great, but to be honest, like, it's not like gonna be using it again. Okay, so that's foundation pretty much done. I'm not really bothered about the foundation, to be honest. And like the look is mostly gonna be around here. I think I'm just gonna do like an eye kind of look. But yeah, this is the palette that I picked up from Amazon. I got it just because there's like loads of shades to sort of choose from, so I just thought like very versatile. I'm thinking of doing like a blue, so like maybe that blue, or maybe like a dark blue first and then just like go from there. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do dark around the eye and then just do like quite a light blue down the side, and then I'm just gonna put in the lightning bolts. I keep looking at the viewfinder, but it's because I just love myself. And then I'm just gonna do like lightning bolts down the side of the face. So we're going, I guess. I've literally like done an eyeshadow, I think like once in my life, and this was a few years ago. I'll put a picture on the screen. I was actually quite proud of it, and that year of Halloween like was an actual serve. So I need to top that. I'm gonna look at the questions now. I hope people have asked some. Okay, yeah, I've got a few. So someone asked, what does your sleep paralysis demon look like? So I've not actually had like a sleep paralysis for a while, like touch wood, because I did go through a phase of getting it quite regularly. I cannot speak today, like what is going on? I did go through a phase of getting it quite regularly. Why does that not sound right? Regularly. Oh my god, I don't know. I went through a phase of getting it quite often. I'm gonna come closer. Like I remember I would wake up like during the night and like my legs couldn't move, my arms couldn't move. It was literally just my face. I've never actually, I don't think, seen like someone in my like a sleep paralysis demon as such, but like I have felt the presence. So the last time I had it, I was in bed, and you know when you're in bed and say for like someone sits on the bed and you can feel like the bed go down, like I had that feeling and it was like behind us, and I was like, oh my god, it was, honestly it was awful. What the fuck is that? I feel like the brush is too big. I did pick up a few brushes. Let us do a little one maybe, because this is just a lot. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah, like I haven't had it in ages, thank god, but it is honestly the worst thing ever. Do you guys get like that at all? Do you know what it is? I really feel like I probably should have put more foundation on, but oh well. Okay, this is looking really shit. Maybe I need to do like the full eye and then go from there. Okay, well it's definitely something. I'm gonna do the same on this eye. Okay, what is going on? Like, this is just not like symmetrical. Like I say, I'm in no way, shape or form a makeup artist. Like, to be honest, I've done a similar look like this a few Halloweens ago, so I'm just trying to basically copy it and then put a little revamp on it, but that is a disgrace. That, to be honest, it's Halloween makeup. Like, I'm not a fucking MUA, do you know what I mean? I'm no James Charles. Okay, I feel like to get away from the awful eye look, we should answer another question. Okay, someone asked, what is one thing you want to achieve in life? Well, a good eye look maybe would be great. I really want my own clothing brand. I've said this for a while, like to have that one day would be honestly amazing. So I would like to be like a business owner one day, which would be so cool, just to have like my own brand. I'm not too sure like what I would call the clothing, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I would call it like Jack Watson or if I would like have a different name. I feel like I would probably have a different name, to be honest with you. I don't think I'd put my name as the clothing brand. But I'm just not very good with like coming up with names, like. But yeah, to have my own business, that would be like something that I would love to do and to have someday. So let's keep manifesting that. Obviously that's not like the only thing I want to achieve. There is other things, but that's the one that's just came to mind. Would be to have my own business hopefully someday. So yeah, I honestly feel like James Charles right now. I'm like the Geordie version. Do you think I'm the Geordie version of James Charles, guys? What would me line be? I reached the stars, welcome back to my channel. Imagine. Like, now I understand why people like enjoy painting so much at school. Like, to be honest, that was not me. Like, I didn't really get it. I wasn't really a painter, to be totally honest with you. It wasn't like one of my strongest subjects at school. Okay, we'll do another question. Biggest regret? There's a few. You know, when people are like, oh, just live life, you know, with no regrets and things like that. Like, absolutely, yeah. Like, I think because I live alone now, I do definitely think about life more, and I am with my own thoughts a lot more than I was previously. That's just because like I'm always alone. Oh my god, that sounded so sad, but it's the truth. I feel like one of my biggest regrets is I had like quite a bad friendship breakup about, I would say like over a year ago now. It isn't something that like I really want to talk about online, to be totally honest, but I think that situation just definitely like made us realise who I was as a person. Because, you know, I think friendship breakups are probably like worse or even just as bad as like normal relationship breakups. Like no one really like talks about friendship breakup, and I have had my fair share, to be honest, over the years, but the one that I am talking about, like, that did really hurt me as well as it hurt the other person. I feel like people do just come in and out of your life for different reasons, and that's okay, and I feel like it took us quite a while just to realise that and to be at peace with it a little bit. I don't really want to like sit here and get into the full situation, which I'm sure you'd all love to know, but just out of respect for obviously the other person, I'm not gonna, you know, sit online and chat shit about it. I mean, like, there's no bad blood now, but obviously like things just aren't the same, you know, when that person isn't around anymore. And I feel like this past year as well, I've really realised who I am as a person. Basically, I didn't realise how much I depended on this person emotionally. I didn't realise how much I depended on this person to sort of give me confidence and big me up. Like this past year, especially like being on my own, I've definitely realised my own confidence and my own sort of self-worth, which I never had before, because it was always something that like I was seeking in other people to give me validation, which they always did, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like I was asking for it, it was just like happening. I feel like I'm rambling, but basically my biggest regret was probably the way I went on in that friendship. Not gonna lie, I was a bit of a dick. You know, I was quite immature, and I realise that now, and I'm like at peace with it, you know, like, and I am such a different person to who I was, you know, years ago. Like I probably wasn't a very nice person at some point, but like I say, everything happens for a reason, so, you know, I try not to regret certain situations, but it's hard, like it is really hard. But yeah, like sometimes you just miss how things were, and it is really shit. To be honest with you, like I do think about it sometimes, and I do get really upset, but yeah, like I still love this person to pieces, you know, like I've still got so much love for them, but obviously just with life changes, it's just, things just aren't the same anymore, which is really sad. That's all I'm really gonna say, but yeah, that would probably be like a regret that most sticks out recently. Honestly, there's like a fly in here and I just don't know where it's gone. Someone's asked, have you ever met a celebrity? Yes, I have met, really random, I met Stephen Mulhern. This was like a couple of years ago now, it was like way before COVID. It was when I was working in hospitality, and it was really weird. I was like putting glasses away. I knew like he was coming, and I knew because it was, they were filming for the National Lottery, like outside of my work place at the time. I was putting away glasses. I was totally aware that like they were outside, but I didn't think like they'd be coming inside and walking around. So I was like under the counter sorting the glasses out, and then I heard someone come up to the counter, so like I popped my head up and it was just him. It was just Stephen Mulhern, just like, hi. And I was like, hi. It was just a really like odd experience, to be honest. I mean, he was really nice. He's really tall in real life though, like really tall. I was like, oh my god, like I didn't realise how like, you know when you watch people on telly but you don't actually realise how like tall they are in real life. Okay, what the fuck? Like, what is that? I'm trying to like blend it and it's just not happening. I have got no idea like what this is. Oh my god, what's her called out of Willy Wonka? Is it Veruca Salt? Okay, well it's early days, still early days. Even though I've been saying that for the past 20 minutes. Okay, let's do another question. What is your favourite TV show right now? So, there's a few. I find it very hard to have favourites in life because I can just like never decide on like what my favourite thing is. But I would probably say I've been obsessed with Game of Thrones lately. So I finished that for the first time in my life a few weeks ago, which was great. So I literally watched season 1 to like the last season, and it took us a while. but I just thought everyone was like banging on about it, and now I understand why everyone was banging on about it. And then I have been watching the new Lord of the Rings series, which was really good. I really enjoyed that. Been watching the new Kardashians, which was really good. Oh yeah, I've just finished this thing on Netflix called oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's about like these fairies that like go to this school. Oh my god, it's so good. I didn't even realise there were like those books made about it or something. But it is really good. If I can remember, I'll put it on the screen. Guys, what the fuck is this? Like, what the hell? I'm embarrassed. I'm actually, I might take it all off, you know. I don't feel like this is a vibe. Oh, do you know, this is so annoying because I was hoping this would go really well. But again, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm definitely not going out. This has took us ages. Okay, so it's looking a little bit better. It's still not really what I had envisioned in my head. But remove, do you know what it is? Like, a lightning bolt's cute. I feel like I just need to put a few more bolts on, and then, yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this look or when this look's gonna end, but what is your idea of a perfect day? So, a perfect day for me, honestly, if I'm being really honest with everyone, is doing fuck off. That's my ideal day. Like, my ideal day is honestly just doing nothing. Like, not even getting out of bed. Like, I know that sounds really depressing, but like, it is honestly my like ideal day. I don't know, like in winter, like I just don't want to get up. Like, to be honest, I felt like that in summer as well. Maybe I'm depressed, but yeah, at the minute that's like my ideal day. Like just doing nothing, maybe watching a film, turning my phone off. Oh, unreal. Like a big thing about me is that I actually like don't really like texting people. Like I'm not a big texter. Like out of the few friends that I actually have, like I don't really text them because I just feel like there's nothing really to talk about. Like if I want to talk to somebody, like I'll just speak to them in person. So I've never really been one for like having to text every day. Like some people that makes or breaks a friendship, but for me, like you need to just take me as I come. Oh my god, I'm actually so hungry. So I feel like it's not been too much of a flop, this look, but I feel like it could have been a bit better. Do you know what it is? It's because I'm doing everything with eyeshadow. Like, I'm literally just using this eyeshadow palette, so like, these lightning bolts, there's just no pigment. Okay, we'll just answer a few more questions, and then we will wrap this up. Okay, so someone asked how many dates have you been on? To be honest, if we're talking like proper dates, I want to say like maybe 3. I'm really trying to think. I feel like it's maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, I know. I'm really like not a dater. It's funny though because I'm always complaining at the fact that like I'm single and I haven't met anyone, but like I refuse to date. And I don't know like why I think that that's the best way to go about life. But like, oh, honestly, I think I've said this in like previous videos before, but dating someone, like it just, I don't know, it, like going on a date with someone that I don't know, like it makes me really uncomfortable. Like if I'm just meeting them for the first time, that is. Like if I've met them before, then fair enough. But yeah, like it does, it just really makes me uncomfortable. Just the whole, I don't know what it is, I just get really awkward and then I'm always like, oh well, you know, what if they don't like me, or what if it's like awkward conversation, you know, like just thinking the worst out of everything. Honestly, I can't remember the last date I was on, but I remember the first date I went on with this guy. He was honestly so lovely, but like he moved back home because he was up. It was a few years ago now. It was we were both at uni at the time, and we went to this bar in Newcastle called Alvino's, and honestly, at first it was like really awkward because, well, I just felt awkward. Like, I don't know if he knew it was like my first date. I think I might have told him later on, but at first I was so nervous, and it was so last minute as well. He was just like, oh, do you want to go for a drink? And then I was telling my friends and everyone was like, yeah, like you need to go, like just do it, like what you got to lose. And I thought, you know what it is, yeah, and I was so nervous for meeting him. And I was like, do I hug him? Do I not? Oh, like, that's what I mean. I think more about them situations rather than like what the situation you could get afterwards. I hope he doesn't mind us. In fact, I don't even know if he watches my channel, so does he watch my channel? I don't feel like he would. I don't know. But if you are, that was such a great date. But no, like, such a nice lad though, like, really canny. Bit sad it didn't work out, to be honest, but hey ho. But yeah, he was a very cute boy. I was saying to my friend the other day, I was like, I feel like I need to like go out and just serial date, like maybe like a date a week. Maybe that's a bit too much. Maybe like a date a month, or like a date twice a month, maybe like 2, just to sort of see. Oh, the whole thing just gives me anxiety. But yeah, only 2 or 3. I do need to get my numbers up. Okay, someone's put, what's your type? Now I know people are always like, oh, like I don't have one, but like I don't really feel like I do have one. But like, do you know what it is? It depends what mood I'm in, and it depends on the day of the week as well. Because sometimes I'll be like, one week I'll be like, oh, I really like blonde boys, and then the next week I'll be like, oh no, actually I prefer brown hair boys. I think looks are really, really important. I really do. You've got to fancy the person who like you're seeing, I think. I think personality is really important as well. I think they've both got to be on par with each other. This is going back to the whole dating thing. I feel like, I don't know, like, I just don't like judging people off photos, especially like on Tinder, or like just on Tinder, like swiping. I do have Tinder. That's the only dating app I actually have. I got rid of Grindr ages ago. I was on Hinge for a little bit, but then I forgot my password, so I just deleted it. I was like, whatever. But yeah, I just really hate like the fact that we've got to judge people from photos, because I know people do it to me. And I was thinking about this the other day, and I've actually had like a few people's opinions on it as well. You know, like I feel like if you want to come across like my profile on Instagram, I don't really feel like people would want to message me, because I feel like people would think I'm a bitch, which I'm not really. I mean, obviously like people can watch my videos and know that like I'm like different to like the photos that I post. But again, like I do feel like obviously having like an online image as well like does really like affect like dating life. Like I try and put myself in the other person's shoes, you know, and I just think, you know, would I date someone who is a YouTuber? Like I don't know. I don't know like if I would, or someone who like shares the life as much as I do online. Like I'm not too sure like how I would feel about that. But obviously like that isn't my problem. Like the person who's right for me will respect what I do and, you know, like what I do and support me. So I would obviously never let it stop me from doing what I do. You know, it might take like slightly longer to like find the person who's right for me, but I'm honestly fine with waiting. But if he is out there, then I hope he hurries the fuck up. If someone's asked if I can talk about where I work and what I do, so I've said before, like I like to keep like my work life private. Basically I work in customer service. I work in an office. It's like Monday to Friday. Is it my dream job? No, like it's not, to be honest with you. I'm a bit over working in customer service, and that's not like me shaming anyone who works in customer service. Like I've done it for years now. I've done it for a good 7 years. And it is a really hard job working in customer service, and I don't feel like people who work in customer service get enough recognition, because it is a really hard industry and the general public are really hard to deal with sometimes. But it pays my rent and it, you know, allows me to live. So, you know, like if I could do something really creative full time, then I would pursue something creative like YouTube or social media, or, you know, being like a creative director. Just something that like I can really get my teeth stuck into. I don't want to work in customer service for the rest of my life. You know, again, bashing anyone who like maybe would, but it's just not my like aspirations. Like I do have bigger goals and things that I want to achieve. But this is just like sort of my job at the minute. It's like my side story. But yeah, I do really like everyone who I work with. Everyone's lovely. It's just not something that like I see myself doing for like the next 5 years. So I am sort of thinking at the minute about like what I want to do. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna wrap this look up here. I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest. I mean, saying that, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm really not a makeup artist, so I think for the vibe, it's done alright. I don't know whether to do something down here. I'll just keep it like I think I'm just gonna keep it like this because I don't want to start like messing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. There definitely won't be another makeup video coming soon, probably not, because I just don't have the skills. But I'm quite proud for like what I've achieved. Thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, I hope you all have a mint Halloween. Thanks guys, see you all in the next one.